Hey everyone, welcome back to our series on the six ghosts of fear. Over the past 2 weeks, we've explored the fear of poverty and the fear of criticism. Today, we're going to discuss a fear that quietly steals energy, confidence, and enthusiasm and purpose from countless people. Today's topic is the fear of ill health. Now, let's begin with an important distinction. There is a difference between caring for your health and living in fear about your health. One is wisdom, the other is worry. One empowers you to take action, the other paralyzes you into inaction. Many people spend so much time worrying about illness, aging, or what might happen someday that they stop fully enjoying the life they have today. The result is that fear begins to control your decisions, your attitudes, and your expectations. And that fear often becomes more damaging than the thing being feared itself. The fear of ill health is the persistent worry that something is wrong with us or that something bad is about to happen to our health. It can begin with legitimate concerns, a doctor's appointment, a family history of disease, a new ache or pain, a health care involving a friend or a loved one. But when concern becomes an obsession, fear begins to take over. Instead of focusing on living well, we become consumed with avoiding illness. Instead of pursuing our purpose, we spend our energy worrying about what might happen tomorrow. The mind becomes focused on weakness instead of strength, on limitation instead of possibility. The fear of ill health often reveals itself through behaviors such as constant worry about symptoms, excessive concern about disease, negative conversations about aging, obsessive self-diagnosis, expecting the worst case scenario, avoiding activities out of fear, low energy caused by stress and anxiety. Listen carefully to the language that people use. I'm getting old. I can't do that anymore. My best years are behind me. Everything hurts once you reach my age. Statements like these may seem harmless, but repeated often enough, they become beliefs. And beliefs influence behavior. When we expect decline, we often act accordingly. As someone who's 70 years old, I hear these conversations all the time. Many people my age have accepted the idea that getting older automatically means becoming weaker, less active, and less capable. Frankly, I simply don't believe that. Growing older is inevitable. Growing weaker is optional. Today, I continue to walk, jog, strength train, learn, teach, and pursue meaningful goals. Not because I'm trying to deny aging, but because I choose to focus on what I can do rather than what I can't. The goal isn't to stay young forever. The goal is to stay engaged, to stay active, useful, and alive for as long as I possibly can. Fear has a way of draining life right out of us. When we constantly worry, our stress increases, our sleep suffers, our energy decreases, our focus declines, and our confidence weakens. Many people become prisoners of possibilities that never happen. They suffer through imagined futures while missing the opportunities available today. Fear causes us to shrink, to postpone, to hesitate, to play small. And the longer fear remains unchecked, the more control it gains over our lives. What the fear of health really steals. The greatest damage is not physical. It is mental and emotional. The fear of ill health steals your confidence, initiative, enthusiasm, hope, courage, and ambition. It convinces people to wait, to delay their dreams, to put off goals, to postpone living until circumstances are perfect. But life does not reward hesitation. Life rewards action. So here's 5 tips to overcome the fear of ill health. Number 1, focus on what you can control. You may not control every aspect of your life, but you can control many things. You can choose to move your body. You can choose healthier foods. You can choose better habits. You can choose rest and recovery. Action reduces fear. Number 2, guard your mind. Be mindful of what you constantly consume mentally. Constant exposure to fear-based information creates anxiety. Protect your thoughts just as carefully as you protect your body. Third, change your language. Replace "I'm too old" with "I'm still growing." Replace "I can't" with "I'll find a way." Strength. Speak with strength instead of weakness. Number 4, pursue vitality. Instead of obsessing over disease, focus on creating health. Focus on strength, energy, mobility, endurance, and purpose. The mind moves in the direction of its dominant thoughts. Number 5, live with faith instead of fear. Fear asks, what if everything goes wrong? Faith asks, what if everything works out? Faith gives us the courage to move forward despite uncertainty. And courage is what ultimately defeats fear. What's the benefit of conquering this fear? Imagine waking up focused on possibilities instead of problems. Imagine pursuing goals without constantly worrying about what might happen. Imagine living with greater confidence, energy, and purpose. When you overcome fear of ill health, you gain something invaluable: freedom. Freedom to enjoy life. Freedom to pursue your purpose. Freedom to serve others. And freedom to become the person you were created to be. So this week, I challenge you to identify just one health-related fear that may be limiting you. Write it down and then ask yourself, is this fear protecting me or is it controlling me? Next, take one positive action toward better health. Go for a walk. Start a strength training routine. Drink more water. Improve your sleep. Schedule that doctor's appointment you've been putting off. Take action, because action weakens fear. Look, if this message encouraged you, please like and subscribe. And share it with someone who could benefit from its message. If you're a man seeking greater purpose, discipline, accountability, and personal growth, I invite you to join me and the gentleman that I meet with every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time for the 17 Club Men's Mastermind. You're also welcome to join our weekly book study, open to everyone, men and women alike, every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're ready for more personalized support, I offer both one-to-one coaching and group coaching. You'll find all the details in the description below. Just remember, fear grows when we feared it. Confidence grows when we act. Choose action, choose faith, choose growth. I'm Frank Menard, and I'll see you next week as we continue our journey through the 6 ghosts of fear. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk again next week. See you soon. Bye now.